Somebody pregnant bitch getting fucked this evening. Gucci man. Hey Cardi B told that man and did cheat on his funky ass. And did cheat on his funky ass. Okay? And y'all sleeping like it's a few people sleeping this fuck talk about something. Yeah, whoever was fucking Cardi B, the baby head got, hurt by the man penis and stuff. We already know that's a lie. Right? We already know that's a lie. However, like what other choice did Cardi B have exactly? Right? I'm confused. I'm lost. I'm confused because this lady did nothing to that man but be dumb enough to take him back. And like niggas will just keep doing shit and doing shit and doing shit and doing shit. And they expect you not to do nothing. Right? This hypocrisy is even worse when when you do the long distance thing. But we already knew Offset did not want Cardi B. Not like you know what I'm saying. He didn't want her like she wanted him. Like Offset wanted the benefit of marrying the hottest female rapper in the game, and it's weird. It's fucked up because I'm starting to think that a prenup is just for both parties. It's not just for the man's benefit because shit, the woman can get more money than the man, and the man could be the fucking cheater, and she end up paying this man alimony based off a technicality because his funky ass is filing for divorce. You understand? So it's like I'm starting to think that a prenup is like you gotta think about it. I feel like this man Offset, I don't think I think it was something in her that he's saying that even she couldn't see. So she was just swept off her feet by this man. Right? But I get tired. I'm tired of this whole narrative that if you agree with Cardi B, you a hoe and all this other stuff. Why isn't the attention at all on Offset the fact that he was a hoe first? While she pregnant, he out cheating anyway. And then technically it wasn't cheating because I heard at the time they were separated. I feel like, and now that I'm thinking about it, I would never told Offset shit. I would have denied that shit to the grave. Fuck, fuck the fame. Fuck trying to make myself look right. Like women cannot take this advice, and now all the bitches that like to cheat back is coming out the woodworks so they can get their fucking head knocked off. Ladies, it's cute or whatever for Cardi B because she can pay for security and shit like that. But we still on woman code. Woman code don't never fucking change, yo. Woman code stay the same. The reason why women is so hard for women to get caught cheating, it's not just because our minds is better and we're more mature and stuff like that. Did you want to think on your toes when you have a man who's violent? It's dudes right now trying to convince Offset, or should I say upset, because she made that nigga upset, right? There's some niggas right now trying to make it seem like, oh, nigga, you bang her in the mouth. Oh, I would have been under the jail by now. I would have been under the jail by now. I'm trying to, and I'm proud of, shout out to the black women in the decentering men's spaces because they G-checked a lot of younger women that got on the line and try to make it seem like that's normal for women with regular money. Bitch, you don't have money for security. Bitch, you don't have money to travel here, there, and there. It's a lot of women online trying to give other regular working, you know what I'm saying, stay at home moms advice to try to leave that man house. Because women be petrified. Matter of fact, when we leave, that's when the man want to act like he want to try to unalive us and stuff like that. That's when, like, you cannot do what Cardi B did. You can't, don't fall for it. I actually most recently let go of a friend because I swear to God, like, yo, she would really chronically cheat back in a nigga face and think she can just keep doing it. And when a dude would do something wrong to her, I just thank God she never got her head knocked off. Well, in this situation she raised her, she just don't see it. But the last situation she was in, she cheated back because you like she young too, so she dealing with dudes that think they could take advantage of her and stuff like that, thinking they can walk all over her and stuff like that. But I was just like, sis, if you want to cheat back, leave. Because the first dude really did her so petty, somehow end up seducing her back into a situationship or whatever, and then got the bitch pregnant, and then was going to fucking leave her alone. Thank God her mother and her family was there to get her get rid of the baby. You know what I'm saying? Because that would have been a disaster. She wasn't ready to be no mom. I know that a lot of people here don't like that, but listen, she wasn't ready. And then right after that, she had got with another man, and I don't know why they go through long bouts of like she cheat on him and he see it, and so they do something dumb like exchange passwords. But right now she done dealt with another ass. She dealing with a whole nother ashy dude that just got out of jail. He can't read. She be teaching him how to read, and I'm like, sis, come to find out, what pissed me off too was this bitch is using magic. She's using fertility spells to get pregnant by this nigga. Not her new man. I'm talking about two men. Because she didn't met another man who just got out of jail. So she got her one man that she been dealing with who go through long bouts of like cheating on each other back and forth. And then you got a new man who just got out of jail, just did 15 years, and she trying to get pregnant by either one of them. And I'm like, what? And because she's because she's years younger than me, she tried to make it seem like, well, when you was young, what did you do? Bitch, I wasn't trying to get pregnant by two different niggas. Now, did I make the best decision? Do I feel like I made the best decision getting pregnant by who I got pregnant by twice in my lifetime? Hell no. I'm going to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I made the best decision as far as that is concerned. However, okay, you're going to have to pick a struggle, man. You as a regular person, you cannot try to get pregnant by two different niggas. It's not going to work. Especially since a lot of y'all know where I'm from. I'm from Baltimore. Not Baltimore. Okay? I'm from Baltimore. Okay? She don't know how Baltimore dudes get down. I'm like, bro, Baltimore dudes walk around pants sagging, ignorant. They cannot wait to beat the shit out of a woman. Like, it's really a rarity to find a man like you. Okay, if you at a function or if you see a function around the way or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, in Baltimore, if it get ratchet and somebody fighting or whatever, some bitches fighting, you want to hear her brother, cousin, nephew, somebody that's tall, big, and don't give a fuck, with a ski mask on and a blunt in his hand, like, I'll slap the shit out of any bitch. A nigga going to jump in it, point blank period. You're not just going to fight another woman at that function and one of her male cousins going to get up and slap the shit out you. It's like it turns them on. They like it. And so she not from here. So she obsessed with like how the men act. She obsessed with that thug loving. And I be like, bro, you got to get out of that mindset real quick. Because the thugs here, they will tear your life apart. Listen, she's from Boston, Massachusetts, my friend. We're not cool no more, but I'm just saying. Like, it was a culture shock, her coming here. Because she wasn't even, I felt bad for her because she wasn't even used to dealing with men who even fuck with black women and fuck with dark skinned black women. Like, her family would be shocked because they look around and they see black people holding hands. They like, what? Oh my God, they're so open, and then they don't care, and I'm a little bit thick or whatever. I'm like, yeah, like it's normal to me. So when she would get approached by certain men, right? She would get approached by certain men, and I would have to explain to her like, that man's homeless. I would have to break down, this man's homeless, my love. You know what I'm saying? And she would be confused. She would be like, he homeless? Like, homeless dudes in Baltimore dress from their head to their motherfucking feet. You feel what I'm saying? Designer down. I mean, I'm talking like real rings on each finger. Big ass chains, and it's a real chain. It's not fake. And then the motherfucker pulling out wads of cash, telling you that he'll take you out, telling you that he'll go shopping with you. And he's not bullshitting. It's a nigga, you'll watch niggas that will stay on it. We got some of the most freshest homeless niggas out here in Baltimore. Right? They be dressed from their head to that shit is so fucking irritating, yo, that I even had to explain this to my homegirl. And you know, she just didn't comprehend, like, you know, her mother would say, oh, you know, I got a man for you or whatever. I got a man for you. I look to see who it is. This nigga homeless. Stay on the street. I said, oh, he worse. He stay on the street. She said, oh, but the girl, he Gucci down. Designer down. None of that shit matters. And I'm gonna be honest with you, speaking of Cardi B and Offset, I really think that that's the type of nigga that Offset is. If he didn't have no money, you strip away all his money or whatever, he gonna still keep a couple diamond rings and shit like that. Like, he'll really try to trick a bitch. You know what I'm saying? On some bullshit. But I don't think Cardi B deserved that. I don't even like that lady. But it's really hard watching her lives when she's sitting there crying and screaming. And I just know she got plenty of vindication because I deal with that a lot. Like, I deal with men who act like I'm doing something wrong, and whole time I'm very, very loyal. I'm very, very faithful. But the minute he assume or think that another nigga is even breathing in my space, not that I'm breathing in another nigga's space, a nigga, because niggas approach me. I'm a woman. You know what I'm saying? I get approached all the time. A man approached you, you cheated on him. Like, let's be real. And I really think, I'm gonna be honest with you, I really think that Cardi B, she might be fucking with him for real. She might just be fucking with him. She might just be talking because it feels good, because how filthy he was to her. And like, I've been done real petty before in my life, but I can't imagine being in her position and you home chilling, you chilling with the kids and shit like that, whether you pregnant or not, and a video pop up on your phone of what your man is doing. An article is popping up about what your man is doing. And you got to sit here and prove to the world that you dealing with it accordingly because you in the spotlight. A lot of people just like, just ignore that. None of that matters. Like, it's niggas online now saying that Cardi B should never did none of that. Even, like, you know what I'm saying? She should never did none of that. Like, at what point do we, you know what I'm saying, make your chest hurt too? Like, what goes around comes around, bitch. And some women really do be karma. Like, I'm starting to believe I really do be men's karma. Like, they really come around me not understanding that I will become a reflection of you. See, me being a Pisces, I'm not vindictive at all. but I do become a reflection. And men hate that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calculating everything this man do so I can try to compete with him or whatever. He just gets so paranoid because I see him and I don't say shit. If Cardi B really was to let that man cheat in peace and really was not wilding or whatever, he'd be paranoid as shit. And he probably thought putting his, well, he can't really do that to Cardi because I don't think Cardi about that, like getting beat up. But I'm just saying, he probably would try to kill that lady. So it don't matter what Cardi B do, she was going to get accused either way. Like if she become numb to that shit, he is going to get so pissed off because I've dealt with situations like that. I've dealt with being cheated on gracefully, and the dude, he tried to turn up on me because he's so paranoid. And I'm just like, bro, I just don't give a fuck. I would just peacefully leave. When you peacefully leave or whatever, a dude come back around, yeah, and accuse you of cheating. You be like, what the fuck? Like, no, never that. I just, like, I don't know. As a Pisces, like, it's weird because I don't feel no type. I don't, like, the first time I was cheated on ever in a real relationship, I was really caught up. And, I didn't understand things about, you know, how to navigate the fact that I'm half asexual. I didn't know that about myself. I didn't know I was a demisexual. I didn't know that I was taking on. I didn't know that I was experiencing. The second man that I dealt with ever in my life cheated on me, and I didn't know that I was dealing with postcoital dysphoria. I like you find I'm saying because the sex was all crazy and stuff. So I didn't know none of this stuff, and so the first time, and then it was the way he cheated on me too, because he was being real petty and shit like that. Like even in poly unions, like this isn't something that you do. And I've been in poly unions, you know what I'm saying, after the situation. But he fucked around with my best friend on my birthday, right? That was the most pain. And it wasn't that he cheated because me as a Pisces, I always listened to men when they talked about why they cheated, how they going to cheat and stuff like that. Men have a proclivity to really lay it on thick to women. Y'all been doing that all our life, and I had to listen to that. So I like that was the really the first and only time I cried real fucking hard about that, because I'm like, damn, the first time you get cheated on like that. And after that, I will get cheated on and it wasn't that bad, but it was just like I would leave because, like I said, all my life, men have been saying like, we're naturally cheaters. We naturally have to cheat. We naturally have to fuck this bitch and that bitch and that bitch. And so you hear that and you internalize it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, and it's crazy because, like I said, the only situation even today that I cry off of is a nigga did some petty shit like that. Like I said, cheating on me with my best friend on my birthday. Like that's fucked up. You were supposed to be seeing me. You really left me and went to my. Then had a nerve to try to beg for me back. Like this shit is crazy. This shit made it more painful. Because I was done with that whole situation. And I don't give a fuck now. But at that time or whatever, I didn't even get the chance to realize that I didn't give a fuck if a man cheated. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving you. I'm sorry. I can't deal with that. I can't think about what disease you going to bring me. Did you go to the doctor? Did you use a condom? You know what I'm saying? Fuck all the insecurity part. The fact that Cardi B got all that money and she got to worry about her man bringing her a disease, because I know his funky ass not going to the fucking doctor. I know his funky ass not using a condom. And then he got to watch him trick off on other bitches. And then she got to watch him, she got to watch videos because motherfuckers sending her videos. Long nights of crying, yo, and then she be pregnant. He don't even stop when she pregnant he not even sneaky with this shit. He not even sneaky with the shit. And I like that shit kill me, yo, because bitch, if you cheat on me, bitch, you better make sure I don't figure it out because I can't handle that shit. I really cannot. Like the least, and I be arguing with this about my friends so bad because my bestie, my bestie, because I tell her all the time, like I really be insulted with certain niggas when they don't even lie to me right, and it's not even adding up. I feel like it's like triple, double, quadruple disrespect because at the end of the day, um, like you couldn't make this smart. You thought I was a dumb bitch. You couldn't make it sound good. You couldn't put it together, whatever. I felt like you care about me a little bit if you actually wrote down, remembered your lies, and was like, okay, I'm gonna be consistent. This gonna make sense. You know what I'm saying? I got a lie on top of a lie for another lie, and the lies is all connected, and it's gonna be a lie inception. This bitch will never know. If you're not on that type of time with me, get the fuck out my face, because I'm psychic as fuck. I see you, and like I don't even know. Like it's crazy because Cardi B don't even have to figure it out. It's right in her face. It's right in her face. And this also goes back to the conversation about merge. Hello, merge do not benefit. It seems like it don't benefit no fucking body. Somebody always fucking mad because they owe somebody, whether they was done dirty or not. Nowadays, I'm not even talking about just the women. I'm talking about the men too, the men and the women. I don't want to stand up for it, man. Y'all males get on my fucking nerves. But at this point, it's just like, why is we getting married? To take each other money, bitch? Ugh. And I thought about it, and I was just like, I mean, like sometimes I'll be watching divorces, and some people get done. You know, some women get done so dirty. It's just like, yeah, girl, get that alimony. But, however, bitch, when I get married, and I really want to get married for her, I really do. But we need some prenups. Like you're not just going to do me any type of way. I want the prenups. Even if I met you when I was poor on some shit, right? And you really stepped up my lifestyle or whatever, like I'm not really afraid of you leaving me with nothing. I know magic, bitch. Like I know how to perform witchcraft, bitch. I'm not afraid of being left with nothing. Never that. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want a prenup. Because you can really surpass your lover in a lot of different ways. I feel like man and woman. Stop trying to get into a marriage to try to take something from somebody. Stop trying to get into a marriage trying to take something from somebody. Hell no. If I was Cardi, I'd sit on my ass. I sit on my ass. I don't know what it is. Listen, girl, Cardi B, you better start pulling out that goddamn altar that got you that fame, bitch. You better get to work in that Santeria, bitch. You better pull out that altar. Bitch, don't let that man take half from you and he was the one causing you all that emotional pain and damage. And see, that's why I say that hood love shit, that ghetto love shit is not the move. It's not the move, bitch. We too fucking grown and you got kids in the middle of this shit. And that shit, that's another thing. I'm like, Offset, you such a piece of shit. You don't see that your kids can see you too? So tired of that shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like, the least be pissing me off. They really be ruining their own children's lives, but they using all this witchcraft. They not doing it for good. They doing it so they can show their ass and traumatize their kids. Fuck out of here. Cause I just realized that shit. I'm like, hold on. The kids can see. Like, what? And I mean, he going hardball. You feel me? I actually feel bad if every once in a while, how niggas be getting caught up every once in a while, he dead ass got caught because it was like a messy bitch who didn't shut the fuck up or whatever. Like, and Cardi don't give a fuck about none of that. And the crazy thing is women really have to G check what's going on in their love life and the type of men that they're attracting, because when you sit there and see a man who's obsessed with having a threesome with you, and it's not a one-time thing before y'all even get married, you having to eat cat all the time, that man is never going to be sexually satisfied. That man might even be gay, yo. I'm dead serious. Men who cannot stop searching and searching and searching and searching. You dip your dick. You dip your dick and everything moving. You trying to find something that a woman can never give you, right? Because you're not being in a poly union. You're not just being casual. You're in a relationship lying to a woman and you can't stop fucking other women. It's not making any sense. It's never been that serious. And then you're so anxious about it. You crashing out for real because you don't have no steps to being sneaky. You don't give a fuck about being secretive at all. That's not even part of your interest in all that other shit. But here's what's worse than a motherfucker being gay. I put my right hand on guard. Right. What's worse than that motherfucker being gay is that he might be a sadist and he might enjoy watching you cry from that pain that he's causing you. That's weird. But it happens. Like, because a lot of women starting to say, like, and we're not even trying to be insulting. We looking at the psychology behind it. We like, oh, he's gay. But I'm like, bitch, if he was gay, it would make sense. But what really don't make sense is why he want to see you cry, why he a sadist, why he's sick. He in emotional status, emotionally sadistic. Because I'm not just going to sit here and shit on say this. Y'all already know that I love BDSM. I've been studying BDSM since when I really wasn't supposed to be studying BDSM. But I'm just trying to figure out, why can't she see that her pain brings him joy, right? And this is where it comes in, like spirituality comes in. You'll see celebrities do shit. They have to be either innately evil, and they like, this is part of them selling their soul. It's just no possible way that you want to go through this humiliation ritual. It's some type of bag at the end of this rainbow, because she really don't have to deal with this, because the rituals that the elites are doing is very powerful. She really don't have to deal with that shit. So she sold her soul to this bullshit, and her kids is caught up in this mess. She a piece of shit. Both of them is. She a piece of shit because she can stop it with what she know. She a very spiritual woman. We seen her stand to the altar. It was beautiful. But she sold her soul because her kids gotta watch this shit. These kids don't know what the fuck is going on. And shit sad. Yeah, yo, that's what I wanted to talk about. Bye.